would bathe in it.
I bet you would. God. But yeah, so got some good games coming out. All right, so Grant, top 10.
Top 10.
You ready for that top 10?
I'm ready for the top 10. Are you ready for the top 10?
I'm ready for that top 10.
Let's
All right,
see.
so our top 10 for this week is top 10 misleading game covers of all time. I'm going to have to pull pictures because we can't do a top 10 like this without showing the cover. I know you don't have fucking pictures, so.
I don't. I let my peasant do all the work. Oh,
right.
Peasant boy.
All right, so misleading game covers. All right, so let me go to my list.
Most of these are on NES and SNES for me, just because that was the most ridiculous time.
Mine can go up to Nintendo 64.
Because that's when it was like the most ridiculous time. Oh,
Yeah.
you got Quest 64, don't you? Did you put that on there?
No.
Okay.
No, not, of course I didn't. All right, so let me start with my number 10.
Oh, you said covers, not most games. You thought that game was going to be good.
Yeah, well, it could be misleading as it looks bad cover, but a really good game. You know what I mean? It could be both.
No, mine is straight. This looked like a
straight
badass
donkey
cover,
shit.
and it was awful.
All right, so let me start with mine. Let me pull up my image. All right, Grant, my first one is the Guardian Legend on the NES.
All right,
let me pull up the image real quick. I thought this was going to be like fucking awesome. All right, yeah, the Guardian Legend on NES. Here's my picture. Let me know when you see that, buddy. All right. But yeah, so this was misleading. All right, so why is this misleading?
I could tell. Well, who is that? Broderbund? Who made this game?
All right, so this was originally marketed as like what it was. It looked like a generic sci-fi shooter, pretty much, but it was like a hybrid Zelda style exploration and action, and it's actually really good. But they mismarketed it because of it. They thought it was going to be like when you saw a commercial, well, not the commercials, but like the advertisement for it. It just looked like a sci-fi shooter. Like it was very weird, but it was actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty fun game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number 10.
My number 10 is for the SNES. 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿. Boy, you look at that cover and you thought you were about to be in for a great treat. Had the one-eyed dragon, and you're thinking, oh man, SNES, RPGs. This game was terrible.
This game was garbage.
This game was awful. I'll never forget you had to fight the enemies with the floating dog head.
Yeah.
Like, this game was just putrid.
Here, let me pull up a cover of it. The cover does look fucking pimp. I remember when this game came out.
I mean, dude, like whoever used to do covers back in the day. Like, here's the thing is, I think covers are better then than they are now. I think covers have gotten worse.
Yeah, here we go. I made a separate folder so I can pull these images easier. All right, this is 𝐼𝐵𝐿. Looks cool, man. Looks epic.
Look at that. I mean, you play this. Look at that. Entering a scrolling 3D world of fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3D world of shit. Awful.
Yeah, all right, Grant. My number 9 is Deadly Towers.
Oh God, mine is way up. That's on mine, but it's way further up, just because of how awful the game is. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to show a. Here's.
I know what it looks like. He's a Viking. He's got like this feather coming out with his sword, and oh yeah, it's very epic. I'll never forget this game.
Yeah, here's a good picture of it. But yeah, this game, dude, I thought was going to be beast mode.
No, it is one of the worst games ever made. Yeah, no, he was like the one. This. Oh, look, Broderbund made this one too.
Yeah,
this was probably the one that put him out of business though, because this game,
it's misleading. Well,
we're about to show you
because we already told you. It looks like an epic
show, but here's the thing:
medieval fantasy.
You have to show, because this is how misleading it is. Please pull gameplay of what he actually looks like in the game. So this is what you bought, right? So this is the cover you bought. Like, mommy, this game looks awesome. Please pay $50 for me. All right. Now show what you got.
I'm going to show a screenshot.
Yeah, screenshot exactly. And that's what you got.
For our listeners, it's we're saving you from looking at this.
Don't do that.
But yeah, go look up Deadly Towers on, just Google it and look at the cover, and it's just a epic Viking warrior. Think you about to,
Oh yeah,
play some epic game, and no, it's not.
it's not. It's awful.
It's one of the most hated NES games ever made.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right, Grant, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Number 9 for the SNES, Street Combat. First of all, the name, right? You're like, all right, Street Combat. You're thinking like Final Fight. That's what you're thinking. I mean, Street Combat, right? Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, all rolled into one, right? That's what you're thinking. Boy, so the cover had it's like the slick 90s anime style, right? But like none of it matches. Look at that.
I mean, it had the cool cover.
Yeah.
Back then, that was a cool cover. Thought you were about to get some.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's see. Grant, my number 8 was
Street
Draken.
Combat. Street Combat.
Shut the fuck up. My number 8 is Draken.
Draken. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We got one for the NES.
Mm.
All right. You think of this name. All right? If I say Ed, I got a game for you right here. It's called Werewolf: The Last Warrior.
Oh, buddy.
Boy, you're thinking, all right.
Hold on, Werewolf: The Last Warrior? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm about to play a
Right?
gem right here.
Right? So the cover shows like this beastly werewolf in like a rage-filled power pose.
Mm-hmm.
And the game looks nothing like that again. It's like Deadly Towers.
Yeah,
it's ass cheeks.
Here's a good one. Yeah, I do remember this game. I think I played it. I can't remember. I played so many NES games.
I mean, look at that, man. You're thinking, oh my god! And then it was by Data East.
I remember them.
And so you're thinking, look at this, man. Like you, right? I mean, it's like you say, right? And It doesn't look like that. It's very disappointing.
All right, Grant. What was that number 7 now? Yep. Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My next one is Tough Enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on the SNES.
Oh yeah.
Tough Enough. Tough Enough. Let me share it. Dude, this was actually a cool, like the American version was actually so much better than the Eastern version.
Mm-hmm.
Because they put like a little anime on there. Here, let me pull it up. Here it is. All right. Tough Enough. Why this game was misleading? It looks like some...
It's like a Marvel comic book character.
Post-apocalyptic Street Fighter fucking game. But the gameplay is just fucking complete shit. Awkwardly fucking paced and...
You didn't say the whole name. First of all, that name is extremely long. Like, that's way too long for a game. Hey, punk. It's like, hey, Ed, you ever played that game, Hey, Punk, are you tough enough?
Yeah. This looks cool.
Like, could you imagine talking about that game over and over and you have to keep saying that name?
Huh?
Could you imagine having to talk about this game with your friend and y'all keep saying the name of the game over and over? It's like super long.
Yeah. Made by 𝐬𝐫𝐿. I remember them too.
Yeah. Barely.
All right. Grant.
Number 7.
Number 7, Grant.
A game that is a bane of my existence.
It's also
by
Dragon 3?
No. That game was just terrible.
Go ahead.
This was also by Data East. Karnov. All right. So you look at this big genie guy on the cover. You're thinking, oh, man. This Turkish. I think Karnov is Turkish for shitty game. It has to be.
Dude, the start screen for this game was awesome, too.
I know. It had like the lightning. But as soon as that terrible music kicked in.
Yeah.
As soon as that terrible music kicked in, and when you jumped and it took you 45 minutes to get down from your jump, I knew I was in for the bane of gaming.
Yep. Yeah, Karnov.
Look at that.
Data East, man. What's up with them back in the day?
I don't know. I think. See,
they had
back
cool
then,
covers, but shitty games. Well, they had some.
We have to think about this. Back then, I mean, the programming, the coding was so simple for these games. I mean, you can literally probably crank out 4 games a month if you needed to.
Yep. All right. Grant, my number 6, buddy. I like this cover. It's one of those old school covers, kind of like, Final Fantasy covers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, kind of, I would say. Grant, you remember 𝐦𝐸𝐫𝐷?
𝐦𝐸𝐫𝐷. And
Yeah.
yes,
𝐦𝐸𝐫𝐷.
𝐦𝐸𝐫𝐷.
Do you
Awful
remember that?
game. Yes. Garbage game.
Dude,
Difficult game.
but the cover, like, it looks very Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks like a
The dragon is blowing fire
Final
at a
Fantasy
guy's shield.
cover, except, I guess, more cartoonish.
Mm-hmm.
But let me show it real quick.
Oh, yeah. The dragon is blowing fire at a guy's shield. I'll never forget this cover.
Yeah, so 𝐦𝐸𝐫𝐷.
Yep.
Why this was misleading? Well, it looks like some epic role-playing RPG or Zelda-like game, right?
It looks like Ultima.
It has
Not
it's
Ultima
one of the
Online.
most outdated, slowish fucking RPGs of all time.
That was
Even
bad.
back then.
It was bad. Like, you
Even
would
back
actually
then.
get killed by things that, like if you go in the dark areas, you would actually get killed by stuff that nothing killed you. You would just die.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was bugged out, man.
All right, Grant, go ahead.
Ed, number 6. Totally Rad. Now, this game personified the 90s. I mean, even the name, Totally Rad. I mean, that's what you said to each other. Man, it's rad, dude. Guy with this bright neon hat kicked back. And he's like surrounded by magic. There's no magic in this game. 0.
I think this was another 𝐦𝐫𝐞 game.
And I mean, but like the cover is from the 90s, but the gameplay is from like the 80s.
What is it, 𝐦𝐫𝐞? No, I don't think so. Oh, no, it is 𝐦𝐫𝐞. Up top.
Oh, it is 𝐦𝐫𝐞, yeah. They have a different cover. There's 2 different covers. So this one's the first one, but they also have another one where a guy's got his hat kicked back and he's fucking totally bad to the bone, bruh.
Oh, I got it right here. You want me to share that one?
Share that one.
Let's see. Totally Rad. I think this is it. Yeah, Nintendo Understand. Yeah, here it is. Here it is, Grant. Here's that cover, Grant. But yeah, this game was just complete garbage.
Oh, look at the characters.
That one?
Let me think. Let me find out. Let me see.
No, fucking find
That's okay.
yourself. This is why I hate fucking getting pictures for you.
All right.
God. Get your pictures before the fucking podcast, bitch.
Get your shut up,
bitch.
You shut your face.
All right. You want to find it? Or we gotta sit in silence waiting for you. Yeah, fuck your picture. No one cares about your stupid ass picture.
Go to the next game.
All right. What is this? Number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
I don't know.
Anyway, my next one is Grant. Black Belt.
Oh, yeah.
You remember Black Belt?
Oh, yeah.
Black Belt was, I would say, so the box has like just a broken brick here. I'll share it in a minute. And like some lines. There's no indication that this was a fucking martial arts game.
Besides the name.
Yeah, except for like the feet, the little foot in the corner. Here, let me share it. But this game, the reason why I say is misleading because you can't tell what the fuck it's about. Of course, you think, oh, Black Belt, it has to be a martial arts game. Oh, yeah. But it has no indication, really. Of like, I mean, it's just a plain ass cover. And this was on the Master System.
All right. Number 5?
Bland cover.
All right. Ready? Number 5?
Yep.
Number 5. This is probably one of the most misleading games of all time. Rambo. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you play Rambo's on the cover. He's got the damn machine gun in his hand. And, there's no machine gun in the game. Like, in Rambo, Ed... Well, first of all, this game is like linked to the Zelda 2. That's what the game looked like. Yeah. And they used basically the same model. I don't remember in Rambo where you fought like giant spiders and snakes and stuff with a knife. Like that's all he had. See, look at that. That looks nothing like the game at all.
Look at a claim, baby. A claim.
0. And I remember a lot of people being pissed at this game because that's what they expected. They expected Rambo to be on there and just blowing people away, right? No, sir. He's got one knife, and he's not even fighting people. It's spiders and snakes and all this other stuff. And the only thing that resembles Rambo in that game is you can tell he's wearing a red headband and like pink pants or something. I don't know. It's like weird.
All right. My number 4, Grant,
Mhm.
is Rygar
Oh yeah, Rygar was a great game.
on
It wasn't a bad game,
Nintendo
but
Entertainment System.
it was a great game. I love Rygar.
Yeah. But let me pull it up.
That cover, you're right.
All right. So why was it misleading? So the real reason why this was misleading, Grant. So you see the epic sword wielding barbarian, right?
Mhm.
So in the game you do the stupid fucking like yo-yo thing.
Yeah, it's a shield.
Yeah. But it's like it's stupid looking though.
Yeah, it's dumb looking. Yeah.
Fun game, but it's very misleading.
Also, whenever like you're in the like when you leave like the area and you're like in like the outworld or whatever, overworld, like you're just as tall as all the buildings and like mountains and stuff. Like it's just the proportions terrible.
Yeah, pretty bad. All right, Grant, go ahead.
Number 4 was Deadly Towers. We already talked about it.
Oh, did you talk about that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Grant, this is going to be a hot take. I would think maybe it's a hot take. Grant, Street Fighter 2.
Okay.
Street Fighter 2. All right. The reason is this because the early covers of the game had these like really off model characters, and it kind of like gave more of a like brawler vibe, vice of like what the game is, a polished fighting mechanic style.
Yeah.
I mean, Street Fighter 2 is. I mean, I put so many hours in this game. But here, let me show you the old cover.
I beat the fuck out of you in Street Fighter.
I don't know about that, buddy. Here, let's just save this, and it's it's a decent cover, but it's not like the game's a lot better than the cover, in my opinion. Because Ryu is like the main character, but he gets fucking decked by the big green dude, Blanca. But yeah, I'm not. It's an okay cover, but the game is so fucking great. Immediate classic.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My number 3 is Mega Man 1.
Oh, dude.
We've talked about that. Like, first of all,
this was like our first podcast, wasn't it?
I know. It's crazy. So for people who don't know who Mega Man is, if we have any younger listeners, Mega Man is a guy with an arm cannon. He has a gun built into his arm, and he's not human. He's a robot or a maverick hunter, I should say. And that's his thing. He's supposed to kill Dr. Wily's robots. But this cover, he looks like a cowboy with a pistol in his hand.
Yeah, I want to show. Well, he looks like a roller. I've said it before. He looks like
roller
a roller derby.
Yeah.
It's like a roller derby advertisement. Here, let me pull it up. But I'm going to show the Japanese version. Like, this guy made this like a day before.
That is terrible.
The day before he needed to. Like, this is the cover for Mega Man.
This is like something that you would draw the day that your art is due.
And that's what happened.
I mean,
he literally made it like a day or two before.
Like, this looks absolutely nothing like Mega Man at all.
Yeah, because he didn't know what he was drawing. Like, they didn't give him the concept of the game. Here's the Rock Man. I would say Mega Man.
See,
Japanese
there we
version.
go. Perfect.
Yep. Makes sense. All right, Grant. My number 2 was, guess what? Mega Man.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. My number 1 and number 2, I had to toss around, right? Number 2 for me, and it could be number 1, Phalanx. Phalanx or whatever. I can't know how you say it.
Phalanx.
Yeah.
So you're talking, the old dude in the guitar.
The banjo.
Like,
Oh, wait, whoa. We've been interrupted. Our buddies are here.
oh shit! Stream Boo, fucking Stream Boo. What's up, Stream Boo?
Oh man,
Trying to sell me. Oh, let me block you too. Sorry, buddy.
it's so crazy how they just.
Sorry, buddy. Blocking Stream Boo.
All right.
All right. Anyway,
So
back to
yeah,
this.
so there's a guy in a guitar. So the pull up the cover. If it's on yours, I don't know if it is on yours, but if it is,
Yeah, I got
okay.
it. I'm pulling up right now, buddy.
It's
Hold your horses.
it's a starfighter, like side scrolling, like not a side scroller, just like one of those ones that move side to side, like a Gradius type game.
Yeah.
But this is the cover. Like I would never in my life think anything. Like I would never buy this game because I would be like,
it looks like an alien abduction game.
well, this is like a
guy's
player.
about to get abducted by aliens. Like I don't understand the cover.
It was not even that. It'd be like, why do I want to play a game with an old man playing a banjo?
Yeah. Do they have a Japanese version of this?
They probably do.
Yeah, the Japanese version makes so much more sense.
The hyperspace. I wonder why they did this. What was the point of this? I wonder what the story is behind this. There has to be a story behind this because this is one of the most confusing covers ever.
Here, I want to share the Japanese original, and it's going to make a lot more sense for the game. All right, so here is the Japanese original of Phalanx. Take a look at that. Does that make sense? Yeah. I mean, makes sense
does.
to me. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a big green penis coming at me, but yeah.
Phalanx. Good Lord. Grant, guess what?
Was that your number one?
It was.
All right. My number one top shares, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Ed, back in the 80s, there was a special guy who would always have his shirt off. He was one of the most popular men in the world. He couldn't believe it wasn't butter, right? He was on every novel in Walmart. I mean, he was the Johnny Sins of the romantic novel. He was a pirate, a cop, an astronaut, whatever, but he always had his shirt off, even in space. But buddy, he came down to Wizards and Warriors 2, and it was Fabio. First of all, this is not only is it the most misleading cover, it's probably the greatest cover. There was no Fabio in sight in this game. Now, don't get me wrong, Wizards and Warriors is a great game, and Wizards and Warriors 2 is not bad. Wizards and Warriors 3 is terrible, but Wizards and Warriors 2 was just kind of okay. But to put that cover, this cover right here, that man, into a game where, well, first of all, you have your shirt, you have armor on, like you have a full suit of armor, like you're never without a shirt. Was very misleading because I'm sure people thought this is who you're playing. This is kind of like, because if you see here, he's going for Conan, like that's basically who he's trying to be, right? He's going for like a Conan thing. I wonder if you think Fabio played the game?
Probably not. This guy had like a different woman on his arms everywhere he went.
I know. He was too busy fucking. Fabio was fucking.
Yeah.
Everybody knows
Let's be real. Critical Gaming said Blanca is op. Yep. Killer Instinct. Yeah. Yeah, Killer Instinct's cover was kind of bland.
Is it Fulgore on the cover? Is on the cover?
Yeah, it was very bland. But it was a really good fighting.
But I tell you what, they had the coolest cartridge because that was the first one that had the black cartridge.
Yeah. What other ones would be on my list? Fester's Quest.
Yeah.
It's kind of a silly cover.
Yeah. But this right here, I mean, look at this, man. Like, you look at it, you're like, oh, shit, I'm about to play as Fabio? Yeah. Holy fuck.
I think the hot take.
But dude, Fabio was everywhere in the 80s until he got hit with he got hit in the face by a bird on a roller coaster.
Cruising USA.
Okay. You talking about for this 64?
Yeah, for the 64. It shows like sports cars flying through like US landscapes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But they like the graphics and the game was just it's really outdated.
What about a game that you thought was going to be good, but was just by the cover? Like, you ever saw a good cover and like, I'm saying, like, man, that's what we're doing. I'm saying like Quest 64. Like, come on, like, like, remember that? Remember how terrible that game was?
Yeah, you talking about like a game that had a good cover and that was good?
No, a game that no, I'm saying like you thought like the cover was kind of meh, but the game was terrible. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about Quest 64 here. Quest 64 was a terrible game. How about that?
Castlevania 64.
No, that wasn't even. Yeah, it was good for. I don't know.
They
The
just
first one was good. The
didn't
first one
feel
was
like a
good.
Castlevania, dude.
No, but the first one was
No,
good.
you had the second one, which
It
was
was
like the
terrible.
werewolf
That was
one.
that was awful.
It was just the same game except darker.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
It was the same
it's
game.
literally the same game except
It
darker.
literally came out like 2 months
Except you
ago.
turn into a fucking werewolf. That was basically all it was.
See, prepared artist knows. See, Fabio was on a. Did you know that Fabio was on a roller coaster, and on the way down, he got hit in the face by a bird, and it destroyed his face, and that's why he had to have like reconstructive surgery.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine that 55 miles an hour and a pelican comes and hits you in the face?
Yeah. Did you ever play Rock and Roll Racing?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, dude, that was a great game. It had kind of bland cover, but it was really good.
A lot of futuristic games like Street Fighter 2010. Remember that game?
Had that old school, like, it had that legit rock and roll beats, the popular songs, except it was like pixelated, version of it. It was pretty good. Yeah, the Beastmaster, dude.
Exactly. That's exactly. Yeah, Conan Beastmaster. Exact Dar. That's exactly who it's supposed to be.
The Beastmaster was a shit, dude.
Hey, why did they? What was the story behind Street Fighter 2010? Like, there's nothing Street Fighter about it. It's made by Capcom too, and it was before Street Fighter the fighting game. So why did they call it Street Fighter? There's nothing. They're not fighting anything besides.
Maybe we'll get it as a random roulette someday.
You have a game. I mean, you have a gun, and you're like shooting things.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not fighting in no streets.
Yeah, maybe they just decided to try the future, even though that's not really what the future is.
I feel like they just picked a year.
Yeah,
Street Fighter 2000,
like cyborgs and stuff in 2010.
That's probably what they thought 2010 would look like.
Yeah. But yeah, the Beastmaster, dude, that was a fucking great movie. Not the second one, the first one.
I always think it's funny how like you watch these older movies and how they depicted the future, especially like Back to the Future 2.
Do you remember that animation called, what was it called, Fire and Ice or whatever it was? That was legit. Yeah, Red Sonja.
Yeah, I remember Red Sonja.
The Conan kind of spinoff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Red Sonja was good. All those Conan ones were good. Like those 80s medieval movies were fucking legit, dude.
Yeah,
they were silly, but they were
Masters of the Universe was great with Dolph Lundgren. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What else? That's some really good. Thanks for joining Critical, man. See
Appreciate you, Critical, man.
Yeah, but dude, yeah, those 80s, early 90s medieval movies were awesome. All right, Grant,